professional sound.
Hey guys, what's going on? I'm Adam Carswell, and welcome to a cold and rainy, yet beautiful St. John's, Newfoundland, Canada. I was inspired to do my walk and talk video today by someone who's coming on Dream Chasers here soon. Dream Chasers, by the way, is my podcast. If you've never listened to Dream Chasers before, this is the site, the link you can go to right here to check it out. You can listen to it on Spotify, Instagram. Well, I guess in a way you can listen to it on Instagram, Spotify, YouTube, Apple Podcasts. We're on like 11 different platforms. I can't think of them all off the top of my head. But anyways, Jerome's coming on episode 87. To put that into perspective, episode 81 goes live this week. So you might have to wait a little bit to hear him speak, but he is all about the walk and talk videos as well. So Jerome, thank you for pushing me to get back to where I want to be today. Always apologies in advance as well for the wind, because St. John's is the third windiest city in the world. Yes, even more windy than the windy city, Chicago, which makes me wonder, as the winter's coming, I really hope I'm able to still do these videos. If not, then I'll have to get a little bit creative. But anyways, more to the point, guys, what is going on in my world? Well, I'm doing videos, I'm podcasting, I'm working for Concordia Realty and ASIN Capital and doing all the things I normally do. And then also for my friends and family, and I'm gonna block the wind. Well, whatever, you're gonna have to deal with the wind. And everyone that I know here in St. John's, I'm starting to see that my network is branching out to really strongly to everyone who is associated with the downtown community. Which another thing is interesting too, I was thinking about the other day, is in life. So like basically always catch yourself, never get too caught up in anything, because for example, once you start getting acclimated with a certain territory or area, you start to get to know people more. You're just gonna get to, plain and simple, know the people you're surrounded with on a more personal level. And sometimes it starts to feel like the only world that you live in is what you've got right here, right in front of you. Where at the same time, I know for me, thinking back to it now, it's like what I just witnessed happen right here is probably happening in Washington, D.C. or San Francisco or Cleveland or Belize or anywhere else that I've lived, just in a different form. And so when life gets tough or like something crappy gets thrown your way, just remember, like, at the end of the day, it's not that big of a deal. You're not the only one going through it. And the world is a big place with a lot of opportunities. So embrace what life gives you. And going back now to what I was gonna say, yeah, so we've started Spicy Sundays. I think I mentioned that on the last video. And now we have the spin-off, which I feel like spin-off is not even the proper word, because spin-off kind of sounds like something janky or something. But the next level, if you will, Marshall Mondays. So we've got Spicy Sundays and Marshall Mondays downtown, and we're looking to collaborate with more venues in the IX brand here in St. John's. So if you're looking to add some flavor to whatever it is that you're working on, and you're a business owner or someone who just likes to have fun and have a good time, let me know, because we're definitely making things happen and adding value too, right? Like that's on LinkedIn. I don't know how it is on other social media platforms, but on LinkedIn you hear the words like add value, create value all the time, to the point where it's like kind of watered down now. So I also almost don't even like saying add value, but at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. And when you add value to an environment, and especially when you have fun with it, the money will find its way your way. I think a lot of people get into things because they're just focused on making money, and at the end of the day, like, that ain't gonna make you happy. Now, money, in a way, can definitely make you happy, but it's better for it to make you happy while you're doing something that also makes you happy. So, The sun is starting to go down a lot sooner now. I'm recording this video around, let's say like 5:30 or 6 p.m. Trying to block the wind from the camera. And yeah, I guess I'm trying to think of what I could say to people that know me from before I lived here, because what I'm starting to feel like is like when I grab this camera and I start speaking, I'm speaking to all my people here in St. John's. Like, you guys are amazing. Like, you are just helping transform my life in a way that I have never experienced before. And what I mean by that, you know, actually I guess I feel like I went through a similar thing when I lived in Belize, and that probably has to do with it being a smaller community. But I don't even know how to really put it in words, except for, man, the people, everyone here, man, can I even give, I don't even know where to begin with shout outs, but I'll just think of who I've been spending a lot of time with recently. Well, obviously everyone knows Michael and Brandon Collins, Marshall Windsor, Toby, and Al. You guys know who you are. Going to everyone that I was out dancing my butt off with yesterday. Who was there? Emily, Shauna, Lacey, Mikey J, Mikey Williams. He actually wasn't there, but I saw you. Who else? I don't know why. I guess when I said Mike, I think of Steve Walsh. I don't know. You guys are like brothers, I guess. So many shout outs. Rion, Laura, Jill, Sky, Sean. Oh, Sean, you're in Halifax right now. Anyways, the names that I just dropped, Becca, there's a few Becca. I know a lot of, there's so many Beccas here. There's a lot of people with the same name, actually. I could probably say Emily and you might not know who I'm talking about, but you know who you are. You know I love you, and you guys are making my life great. And so I guess this is a big thank you video to everyone here. And also just a huge blast and a huge shout out to everyone else around the world that is still following me, message me, because I'm sure I do miss you if I haven't heard from you in a while. I'll be coming back to the US for Christmas for a little bit, but probably only for a little bit, because I'm loving it here, guys. St. John's, you're making it tough for me to leave. But yeah, so how you doing? Life is good. Oh wow, cool. We're at 8 minutes, because I was like, man, I don't know what else to really talk about right now. Like I said, you know what? I'm gonna say this too. If you're watching this video, please connect with me on LinkedIn. I think there's definitely a lack of interaction on LinkedIn here compared to other places that I've lived. And that's really where, if anyone here is looking to professionally take your life to the next level, that's a great place to start, and I'd be happy to lead in any way that I can. So thank you for watching. As I always say, and all you think, say, and do, take it to the next level. And before we get out of here today, I met Mick Esso, and I ran into Tori, who I actually just added on Facebook literally 10 minutes before, well, not relatively recent to now. So, hey Tori, you're on YouTube and Instagram and all that stuff now. Say hi or bye.
Hi, bye.